don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
I don't wash my hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done hiding
Another
it.
reason why it's never crossed my mind to do that is just because I'm like, well, other people gotta use this soap, and me just like going up in my ass with it. It just would not be.
He's got a pubic hair.
Yeah. What's poppin', everybody?
Welcome back to the Cole Podcast.
I'm Zoe,
And I'm Steve.
and we are going to be talking about hygiene and whether there is a cultural element to it.
Yeah, so hygiene is something that I personally haven't been too fond of in some in some parts of my life. But I've recently started to think more about being more hygienic, like cleaning my body, brushing my teeth, washing my feet.
Know how he said starting to think about? He hasn't really started yet.
I'm still in deep consideration about whether or not my ass actually needs to be washed.
Yeah, well, it has to start somewhere, right? So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a lie that was told to us by the government, to be honest.
Using soap?
Yeah, washing your ass. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Thousands of years ago, you think they were really washing their asses?
Well, probably every now and then, but probably not frequently.
Exactly. And look at us now. We managed to make it. So clearly, those people were onto something.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you that. We probably don't have to use soap every day. But,
Yeah. So we're going to figure out, is there a cultural element to actual hygiene or what by watching this video by this guy on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hygiene is definitely cultural. If you'd like some proof to support my hypothesis, here you go.
I don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my god, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
She didn't have a bath.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood, and like
What?
Okay, pause it.
Not at all.
Let's break down that one part. Right
Okay.
So, the idea of not bathing a child for 5 months is kind of actually ridiculous. I mean, I know, you don't have to take a bath or shower every single day, but I think for a kid, you're putting them at risk of some kind of infection or disease.
So what if you're making them tougher? Like their microbiome is a bit more adjusted to more bacteria.
Well, I agree with that actually, because I used to eat off the floor thinking that it would make me stronger, and
That's
I have not been sick in since COVID.
Yeah, I used to be one of those little kids that used to I didn't eat my boogers, but I did used to lick my snot, and I never got sick.
You're
growing up.
a monster.
I never got.
You are literally a monster.
Listen, I'm just reporting the fact, all right? Listen, I licked my snot and I didn't get sick, all right?
This guy says I didn't eat my boogers. I just drank my snot. It is so much better.
It was. I mean, listen. Don't dog it till you try it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I won't be.
All right, give it a shot.
It's all right. All right, let's see some more of the video. Let's see more wacky white people.
I don't wash my hands.
Oh, I was gonna say that too.
I don't care. I'm done. I'm done hiding it.
Why do girls have to wash it? We don't touch nothing.
We don't even touch nothing.
I get when you take a shit. Wash if I'm in a public restroom and there's people in the stalls, I will even after I pee go to the sink, wash the water, pretend
Run the water.
run the water, pretend I'm washing my hands.
That's crazy.
All right, one more pause.
Why? Because my thing is, if you're gonna go through the effort of turning the water on, why not just fucking wash your hands?
Yeah, see, I'm starting to feel like I might just be in whatever culture this guy's talking about, because I
That's
actually do
crazy.
the same thing. I'll turn the water on and not use it just so people think that I washed my hands.
That's insane.
Because it's easy.
Oh, and I'm the villain for licking my snot. This guy's just shitting and leaving the bathroom.
No, I always wash my hands when I shit. But if you if you don't piss on your hands, there is no reason to wash your hands. I'm just saying.
Oh man, that's.
You guys don't agree with that?
Listen,
literally
the logic is there. Okay, I'm not gonna be the guy that says it's not there, but I mean, it's just kind of why? Because there's other factors. Okay, did you flush the toilet with your hands?
No, every toilet's usually automatic. I mean, at home I wash my hands, yeah. But if I'm at a public restroom, I don't want to touch the toilet. 2, I don't want to touch the thing you have to touch to turn the water on.
Yeah.
Because all the people that probably took a shit and didn't wash their hands and then touched that. And 2, I don't want wet hands.
That's why you have to. That's why you dry them afterwards.
Yeah, but what if you can't dry them?
What do you mean?
Stupid.
Oh, sorry. What do you mean can't dry? Don't all bathrooms, especially public,
some
have dryers?
bathrooms run out of paper towels.
Okay.
True, yeah.
Some of them don't have air dryers.
Yeah.
And also air dryers just blow poo particles all over you.
Okay, first off, that's very debatable, and then second off, you're using the idea that I can't dry my hands as the reason, but we all know that if there was a dryer, you still wouldn't wash your hands, so
Shut
that
up.
can't be the reason.
Shut the fuck up. How
I'm
about
literally a
that?
germaphobe when it comes to my hands, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. it's-
Nah, because you put them in your mouth like a baby.
Yeah. That's because Lizzie sucks his thumb.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sucking his thumb off. He's off camera sucking his thumb right now, guys.
Yeah.
Having clammy hands is just the most disgusting feeling to me.
I feel that. Actually, it's funny. I'll say I'm kind of I don't know the word to say, but I don't like touching toilet handles that are public. So I usually like flush with my foot.
Yeah, unlike
That's
me,
smart.
who actually
Yeah.
likes touching public toilet handles.
Yeah, as opposed to Steve.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, the not washing after like you take a piss, I can see like logically why some people wouldn't do that. But on her end, I'm just like, if you're gonna take the effort to go to the sink and pretend to wash your hands, you might as well just do it at that point.
Yeah.
No.
He's still-
Anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, let's see some more. There's a lot left.
I remember being told that I didn't need to shower today because we had swam at the lake. I remember being told that shampoo is fine because it runs down, it washes everything.
Yeah. You know what?
I don't
It's
wipe my
funny.
ass, so I-
I'm noticing the trend of this video, and as a black man, I gotta agree, not with specifically what she just said, the white woman, but I will say that like I am one of those people that's like, you don't necessarily have to wash, like take a shower every day.
Yeah,
Like
no,
if
of
you
course.
took a shower every other day, I think that's perfectly fine.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I think like if you do like bathe and because like sometimes I don't want to shower, but I will.
It's just laziness. It's not even like a moral stance. I'm just too lazy to shower.
No, but I will like. But even if I don't shower, I'll always like wash my balls and armpits.
Yeah, like in
I
those
hit, I
areas
hit the
that.
spots. I wash my face. I wash my balls and pits. But
You got the
sometimes
money
I don't have
spots,
time.
that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree. Like you hit those like spots that gather stench really good, like
Yeah.
usually. But you know, I've had a thing where like even if I will take a shower or like get in the shower every day, like you don't necessarily have to use soap every day.
Yeah.
Like you if you do that every other day, that's fine.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, to be honest, like before this podcast, I didn't shower today because I was really busy. I was really busy, so I didn't shower. But I realized I might stink, so I took some rubbing alcohol. I took some alcohol, put it on a paper towel, and I washed my balls.
I just realized like I give it inches and Steve just takes a fucking vial. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna wash every day. Yeah, in fact, I just put fucking deodorant on a napkin. Like, I'm not saying.
Yeah, I'm just like Zoe, guys. Come on. Hey, but guess what? I've got clean balls. My balls are probably cleaner than yours because I use rubbing alcohol.
Well, I don't want to sit here and compare because
Hey, give me a
it's not that kind of show.
I'll whip those balls out.
Whip it out.
That wasn't even a joke, though. But let's listen to the next part.
I do get yeast infections more often than most people. I
she
stopped
said I
wiping my
don't
ass
wipe
back
my
in
ass.
2020 when COVID happened.
That's fake. There's no way.
Washcloth or no washcloth? Washcloth. No washcloth.
Washcloth.
Oh no.
What? I think it's it's just different. All hands on.
What are they saying? Something about washcloths?
Yeah, like I guess it's.
Wait,
Washcloth.
does one of them not use one?
Hold on,
Yeah,
let's see.
I don't use a washcloth.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day.
Washcloth. No washcloth.
Washcloth.
Oh no.
I think it's
Do you not use a washcloth to clean yourself?
it's just different. All hands on.
Oh, that's fair. I used to use a loofah. That's why my mom like bought everyone in the house a loofah, and I just started using that. It actually gets more sudsy better.
Yeah.
I actually prefer it.
Yeah, it's like the whole point.
We-
Loofahs.
Yeah, I'm a washcloth.
Were you ever one of those people? Because it's funny. I didn't realize like this was a real thing until I saw like movies, but like people that actually just take a bar of soap and just rub it on
Yeah,
themselves.
I used to do that.
Did you used to do that because you were inspired by the movies, or is that just like your default? Like, oh, there's the soap. and just did
No,
this?
it was like more of a matter of convenience when I was living outside the country. Like, you know, having a towel on you to shower is like really inconvenient. So I would have a towel to dry myself. And then like if you go to a hotel, a lot of the time they would never give you a fucking washcloth. They give you
I guess
a
that makes
dry
sense.
towel and some soap, and you figure it out from there.
Okay.
In another
Unless I
country.
brought my own loofah or my own soap, a towel, then I'm not gonna have that. So I mean, but it does make a difference in terms of like exfoliation. Like you don't have anything to really exfoliate, so you still stay kind of dirty sometimes. If you don't have a, if
So
you
it
just
doesn't
use
even
your
work.
hands, it works to an extent as far as getting soap onto your skin would work.
Mm.
But beyond that, if you needed a little scrubbing,
Okay.
it's not gonna work.
I feel like the one that doesn't work absolutely is like if you just use your hand, because then like your hand's not gonna hold the soap like that. Like
No,
if-
you can get a good amount of soap on your hands.
well, I mean, it depends on how well you want to clean yourself, I guess.
But
I feel
I-
like listen, I feel like my whole body's got to be sudsed up to be like, okay, I have visual proof that I washed every part of my body.
I feel like that is retarded.
What are you talking about? What do you think people rub their hands together when they use soap?
Well,
it's like a visual indicator that my hands are clean.
I feel like you're just imagining like having soap all over your body. Like, oh, I look clean. I must be clean.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
you
saying
have
like
to see soap on your whole body and be covered in bubbles before you think you're clean.
Not that, but I feel like that it's a marker. Like, okay, I hit every area. You know, and I hit it good.
So wait, do you wait until you're covered in suds to rinse yourself off?
Huh? Well, if I sudsed it up good enough, I don't gotta wait. It's just gonna be there.
Oh man.
Well, I guess you would know that because you just take a dry ass bar of soap and just start rubbing yourself down with it.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not a little bit weird, but I mean, come on, it's like it's soap. It's getting me clean.
I mean, I can't argue that.
Yeah,
it's true.
But I did realize, like after a while, like you can't really wash your genitals with just your hands. It doesn't really get the job done.
Also, I think it's a thing I could, because if I lived in like if I had like multiple people in the house, I feel like the thing against using the soap is that everyone else has to use that bar of soap.
Yeah, just like because I'm
like
soap on your testicles.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking about like that's probably another reason why it's never crossed my mind to do that is just because I'm like, well, other people gotta use this soap. And me just like going up in my ass with it, it just would not be.
It's got a pubic hair on there.
Yeah, like that's what it comes in and sees it.
Well, I'm saying with certainty that my family didn't mind. Okay.
Okay. Well, I almost feel like they might have not known, but I guess maybe now they would.
No, but I didn't do this with bars of soap when I was at home. I did this with body wash usually. I don't even have a bar of soap. I haven't had a bar of soap in ages.
That's also another thing. No one's really using bars of soap.
That's funny.
Good old body wash. Good old gel body wash. I heard that's like not good for you or something, but isn't everything? Let's see what this lady has to say.
Do you wash your legs in the shower? No.
No.
I do it if I have like plans.
Legs, bro. I wash my whole body.
Yes, yes, and yes. What kind of question is that?
You have to. So why your legs specific?
Because I find in the white English culture, people say there's no need.
They don't wash their legs?
No.
The only thing as a man that you pay special attention to is this area and the little armpits, and that's...
Give me that!
Yeah.
All right, pause it.
You know what's funny though? I will say like, it seems like Western white culture and like Western black culture. I have noticed that like black people tend to have like a lot more like stringent mentalities towards cleanliness than whites because they're a little bit more loosey with it, like you don't gotta shower that much, or sometimes like one thing I realized is that they don't like use any moisturizer for their skin as like a common thing. Because I grew up always using lotion, so I remember one time I had a white friend who he saw me buying lotion. He thought it was like buying it to jerk off.
Oh.
Yeah, he was just like, man, you just buying that in the oven? That's pretty bold. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Jerk off.
Yeah, like he does it like that's not a thing they do. So it's like that, and I guess just the like amount in which you shower or not letting your dog lick you on every part of your body. Like there's like this there is a little bit of that disconnect I noticed in the culture.
Yeah, I would describe it as like militant hygiene in the black community.
Yeah, 'cause even my grandma is like I told my grandma about the whole like I don't think you gotta like shower every day, and she's just like what, she's just shocked, like the idea. Even if you explain it, like even doctors say you don't have to do it, she'll still like argue that and say that's nasty.
I have a specific reason for. I've got a specific reason for not wanting to wash my damn legs because the other day, it was like 2 days ago, I was in the shower washing my legs, and I usually don't. Yeah, I fucking busted my shit hard as hell. I was like standing on one foot, and then I had my other foot perched up on the edge of the shower, bathtub, and I'm like I bent over to wash my leg, and then my fucking bottom foot like slipped, I like flew sideways. And then I tried to like grab onto the wall, but I'm covered in fucking soap because I was washing my legs. And I just like claw at the wall and slid down. And then I slammed headfirst into the fucking bathtub. Yeah,
that sounds like a Final Destination scene.
Yeah, it was more like a cartoon because then all the damn bottles of soap just like flew everywhere. And
Lizzie, do the like, get a crazy noise out of it.
Yeah, so I was like flying around, and then I slowly slam into the ground.
Yeah.
And then the bubbles are flying everywhere. It hits this fucking sound perfectly. There's bubbles everywhere. There's fucking shampoo bottles flying around, and I'm just like, ugh. I'm
like, he's scrambling to stay on his feet.
Like flailing around and shit. Well, let's close this episode out, man. I think that's enough on hygiene. Yeah, I don't stink though, guys.
Yeah, Steve's definitely gotten less smellier in time.
Yeah, I used to smell much worse. And you see, guys, I got my hair done today.
You did.
I got the alfalfa going on right now.
Yeah, he's got a little tuft of hair. He's got a little. So you have a what do you call it? Nice little bob thing going on up top. Huh?
Grab it like a.
There it is.
Pulling out
I don't want to just grab your hair.
Wanzo, pull my hair.
You know, little fucking fairy. Go ahead and rub your fingers through my hair.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of the Code Podcast. You can find us on all social media at The Code Podcast. We're also on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and sometimes Rumble. Patreon, $5 a month gets you access to the My Black Friends podcast and any other exclusive content we create. Thanks for popping in. We gotta pop out.
All right. Peace.